Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat. Today is a Friday, January 15th, 2021, and today we are going to be starting up a brand new series of streams in Autonauts. That's what we're going to be playing here. Where's the game? There's the game. Hello. Welcome to the stream. It has been a long time since I last played Autonauts. I do have a incomplete series on my channel that I had just stopped because I felt that I made a bit too much of a mess of things at the time. Also, there was some not that great things happening in life at that time. Let's just say that the last time I played Autonauts was the last time that we saw our kitty cat Cole in video form. Was the last time we saw him. So it's been a little while. We now have 2 kittens that may or may not come and say hello to 10-month-old kittens. They are exactly 10 months old as of today. In fact, it is Kitten's 10-month birthday for Ollie and Dolly. And there's been a lot of updates to the game since the last time I played. In fact, there's now the Age of Enlightenment, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff that has been added to the ending phases of the game, as well as a number of quality of life changes, I am assuming, that have happened since then. There's also Steam Workshop support for mods. I'm not going to be using any particular mod that overhauls the game balance, but I may use a mod that improves the quality of life. That would be the only way that I would add a mod during this playthrough, would be if there is some mechanic that is incredibly tedious that a mod is able to make less tedious. Think in Satisfactory having the smart mod versus not having the smart mod, and being able to place infinite foundations all in a single click versus having to place each foundation one at a time. Think that level of quality of life. That would be what we do for this. So, gotta drink all the coffee, by the way. We definitely need all the coffee on the planet. So, Autonauts, what is this game? For those who are unaware, Autonauts is a game of automation. Simple enough. The goal is to make colonists and give them a bunch of stuff until they are enlightened. And the science in this game being what these colonists produce, known as WUV. The colonists give you WUV by you fulfilling their needs, and their needs get more and more complex as the game goes on. So, the goal is to collect WUV and advance technology, and give the colonists more stuff to get more WUV, to get more stuff, to get more WUV, until they are enlightened. That is basically the summary of this game. However, to do so, in order to do this, you get access to robots. And you get to program these robots using actual coding in a visual coding language. Let's not screw this up too awfully much, shall we? And you do gain the ability to copy and paste code between robots as we go along. We're going to, of course, start a new game Oh, you love this game. I like this game too. We are going to... Record for high-speed playback. I don't think we need to do that. What do I think about all of this? We're going to plan the colonize mode. Oh, of course it's British spellings. Of course it's British spellings. Colonize. There's also a free play and a creative mode. We're gonna play on the basic of basic thing. I'm thinking we'll have the tutorial just because there may have been things that have changed since then. Yes, with the robots, you can program robots to build additional robots. You can program robots to make more robots and automate the automation to an extent. Let's hit the random button a few times. Let's not have a ton of water. We need water. We need deep water and not deep water. Well, fresh and salt, I guess. I don't really like having these islands. I want a contiguous landmass. Inland sea? This is better. Yes, it's good to have a source of stone nearby with clay and trees. I've forgotten so there's rich stone in those, rich clay in those. So this actual starting location is pretty close to sources of stone and clay. The rich metal is a little ways, and coal is a little ways, but that's fine in the end. And we have sources of water, and there's plenty of trees. Sand and swamplands. Not that many swamplands. Yeah, you can get rid of and you can modify the terrain as you wish with the water. And with grassland versus dirt and all of that, there's definitely ways to do all of the everything. Nearby cereal crops and nearby cotton crops are useful. I think I like this. We're gonna leave the default planet name of Caloxlo. Let us begin. Let us begin this colonization, playthrough. And of course, the spaceships Denki, which is the developers. Welcome! This is Autonaut! Here to prepare you for your life as an Autonaut. It's Autonaut. Autonaut. Explore, collect resources, craft the things, research, colonize. Let's do the thing. WASD to movement, middle mouse, X to refocus, explore, left click to move to various locations, exploring the cloud of the everything. Next, pick up 1 stone. Yes, 1 stone. Now you want me to press Q or click the icon to store it in our backpack. And then Q to put it back in our hands, yes. Alt and hover shows various tooltips of things. Tree chopped down. So with our singular piece of stone, we have to left-click trees. Oh, I am going to get confused between left-click and right-click the entire time. This entire playthrough is going to be fighting between whether or not we left-click or right-click on objects to do a thing. So, yes, this will degrade the stone, but now we have access to tree seeds and a log and a tree stump. Right-click on the ground drops all objects in your hand. So we have dropped a thing. We've got the basics. As our tech evolves, we will get machines and blueprints. Thank God this game has blueprints. Unlike Satisfactory, which is infinitely more complex on graphics, yet doesn't even have a basic feature of blueprinting. And you can copy-paste things as far as I'm aware. You can area select, duplicate structures. Yup. It's beautiful. Even something like this. Alright, where do I want to place my little crude workbench? At the start here. We'll place it here. We can move things whenever we want. It does not actually matter. We need 2 logs, as well as 2 sticks. Well, here's 2 sticks. One of the intricacies of this game is that you can pick up multiple objects at a time, but you can only pick up that same object. So I can pick up to 4 sticks, not 2 sticks, 2 stones. In order to change the type of object that we can carry, we have to store it in our backpack. So I can store a stone and carry 2 sticks, for example. And you have this limitation as well as your robots. They also have this limitation. By default, our most basic of basic robot that we're going to make first, left-click on the thingy, right-click to drop, and then we need 2 logs. Okay, please let there be a log. There's a couple of logs. Large objects take up multiple hand slots. Do keep this in mind. The log is 3 hand slots. It shows a up there. It shows a 3. So if we had twice that of hand slots, I believe that would mean that we could carry 2 of them. If you have double the hand slots that an object consumes, you can carry multiple of it. And later game robots will be able to carry multiple logs, which will vastly improve the efficiency. But for now, 1 at a time. And you move slower while you're carrying them as well, because they're big and they're heavy. We did the thing! We've made a workshop. Let's make a better chopping tool, yes. Left-click to access the thingy. 1 stone and 1 stick. Well, we've got a stone here that's been used. We'll Q and stick and toss the stick and Q and toss the thing. And that is our first tool. Tools have a stamina meter, and they do get used up. Ah yes, use the axe to chop a fallen log to make planks. Left-click on the log. Yes, you just jump on it and just are in the air, defying gravity. To work on them. Chop the plank to make poles. Chop on a plank to make poles. So here we're getting into basic wood processing. You chop a tree to produce logs, sticks, and seeds. You can plant the seeds to make new trees. You can use the sticks as sticks for specific stuffs. The logs can be used as logs for things. The logs can be chopped into 2 planks per log. And the planks are used for things, and then each plank can be chopped into 2 poles. So 1 log, 4 poles. You've obviously got the hang of this lumberjack malarkey. Alright, press E, access the bot assembly unit building, blueprint building. Oh joy. Oh bliss. This is going to need 2 logs and 3 planks. Thank you for making me convert a plank into 2 poles, while also simultaneously requiring me to chop down way more trees. It's like, oh, I could have used those 2 planks. Great. Alright, so we need to chop down 2 logs, as logs, plus 1 more tree to use for our other 2 planks, because remember, each log makes 2 planks. And the rules of being able to only hold an object of a type at a time, in order to pick stuff up, I have to store my axe in the backpack, and then I can pick up the objects and right-click on the blueprint assembly. And we can conveniently pick up this 1 plank here. Should have picked up all 3, but whatever. Because you can hold 4 planks at a time. You can hold 4 planks at a time. The bots, not so much. Groovy! The Basic Bot Workshop is our gateway to the gloriousness of automation. Now this does start with the basic bot assembly. We need a log, 3 planks, a pole, and a tree seed to make our robots. So, that means that initially, our goal is to automate all of the stuff with lumber, and making all 4 of those things: logs, planks, poles, and tree seeds. That is our goal. We need to get bots to make all of these things for us so that we can automate the production of more bots. Beautiful. So, we need to obviously chop more trees, because we have a pole, we have access to tree seeds, but we do need 3 planks, sadly, which means we need to chop down 3 total trees, and we will be left with an extra plank at the end of it. Also, the ground gets really messy really fast, just so as we're clear. Pick that up, place all the things, grab the log, grab the pole, grab the seed, and there you go. Robots need to be charged. They are literally wind-up toys. You wind them up, they're clockwork. They're clockwork robots. Autonauts assemble! We're ready to start automating. Huzzah! The robot needs orders. Our bot needs a crude axe, so let's make it a crude axe. Remember that needs a stick and a stone. But Otaku, how do you get stones? Stone deposits. You are able to make pickaxes, eventually, that you can give to robots, and that will automate the production of stones for you. And you can do similar things to get clay infinitely from these patches, and of course, forestry will give you an infinite supply of your sticks. it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice, and we're gonna have maybe a couple of thousand robots at the end. We're gonna have a lot of robots. Pick up the crude axe. Right-click on the robot to throw it the tool, and it will have the tool. Prepare to follow my instructions. Exactly. Get our own crude axe. Press space to blow the whistle and get the robot's attention. Left-click on the robot to access its brain with 12 kilobytes of free info. Click the record button and then show it what to do. It will create a script that will copy me. So what we want to do is we want to... This is where I will get very, very, very angry about left-clicking or right-clicking when I'm supposed to do the opposite. Show it how to use a crude axe to chop down a tree. Left-click a tree, and we will chop down the tree. And then click on the repeat button to repeat it forever and ever and ever. Click play to run the script. It's not going to do anything because there's no trees in the zone. What we can do is we can actually move this zone and make it bigger. We can make our zone ginormous, and it will chop down trees in that area. Find the nearest tree. Move to that nearest tree, and then use your item on that tree. Well, this will deforest the entire forest until the axe has used all of its stamina and the axe disappears, at which point the bot will have nothing it can do because it can't do anything anymore until it gets a new tool. For now, because we only have a specific amount of memory available in our robot, we could have another robot give tools to this robot. Or we can be like, hey, we can make a storage place that will get tools. Bots can be used to make tools and store them, and then every robot doing forestry stuff with this tool, the axe, can be told, hey, once you can't do this anymore, aka when the tool breaks, go get a new tool and then go back to what you were doing with the tool. I believe you asked me this last time about if I've heard of Dyson Sphere program. After looking at it, I do remember watching a trailer for it. It is very much Factorio in space. On planets. Interesting, but I need to see a bit more of it before I make any determination. I need to see reviews of it first. Really. That is what I need, is reviews. Because as nice as Satisfactory looks, I wasn't very satisfied with its current state after playing it for a bit of time. I am apparently dropping a few frames. I do apologize for that. My internet is not the greatest, apparently. Apparently. Thank you, YouTube, for telling me that I am, in fact, actually live. I am alive, yes. I have 2.3% drop frames. So that's lovely. I'm streaming at 4,000 kilobits. Like, excuse me? But why? My internet is supposed to be able to do 30,000 kilobits. But no. Cox is Cox, and Cox sucks. So let's hit this play button. Our first automation! It will not stop until it runs out of power, breaks its tool, or has no more targets in its search area. That is right, because the bot will stop when it runs out of power. Which means we need 2 robots, at least, to tell it what to keep the bots charged in a given area. So let us close out of that. It is now time to make a new bot. We must. No, not break it again. I'm gonna make that mistake as well of holding an axe and trying to pick up logs and end up not actually doing what I want to do. So I need 3 planks. Doinky, doinky, and doinky. 1, 2, 3. A pole. And a tree seed. Click on the dude to wind it up. Our second bot is ready for teaching. This robot. We are going to make it a crude spade. Huzzah, the spade needs a stone. And a stick, just like the axe. Yes, we made the spade, thanks. Pick up the spade. Press space to blow our whistle. Left click on the robot. Record! We are going to left click on soil to use the crude spade. We're not going to go to that spot because, well, there's a seed there. This robot shall dig holes. It shall dig holes. Maximum area. I would rather not it be alternating. I would rather it not alternate. I would rather it be full. So that can end up with issues, I think. I don't think at the moment I want full. But you can do various types of stripes for different patterns of like making it look like you're doing rows of whatever farming products. You can do checkerboards, you can do alternating, which was the default. I think I want it to do checkerboard. Yeah, that's what I would like it to do. A bit better on the resource density for the moment. We then repeat this forever and ever and ever. And we have to give it our crude spade, and then we can, of course, play that. Look at it go! It's digging! It's digging, but we're not done yet. We need another bot to complete this automation. I want to reveal this area as well. So what do we need? We need a log. Delivered, and then we need to chop 2 additional logs. Chop this log. Chop 1 of these planks. And chop this log. Hit Q, grab the planks. Deliver said 3 planks. Grab a pole. Deliver the pole. Grab a seed. And deliver the seed. This robot, when charged, is going to finish our automation by picking up seeds. We are going to grab a seed with left click, and then we're going to right-click it on a hole, and repeat that. But we need to find the nearest tree seed in the entire area. Maximize. That is a good button to have. Maximize that area. And also, find the nearest hole in the area. Finding the hole, it should be set to full. And then you can go and do your thing. Now the forestry is completely automated in that we now have a bot chopping down trees, a bot digging holes, and a bot planting tree seeds in those holes. The trees will grow up, the bot will chop it down once they've grown up sufficiently, and the cycle will continue so long as we provide axes and spades, as well as charging to these robots. We have completed the tutorial and earned our first certificate. Beautiful. We have earned a slab. This will be the Tower of Achievement. And it will get taller as we do more stuff. We have earned a certificate. My first forestry is another certificate to plan. Blueprints can be found in the blueprints thingy, and lots of hints over here. Lots of hints. Hold down Alt and hover your pointer to see what you can do with it. This game free? Still's free? I don't know. Was it ever? I don't know. This game has been, I think, in Humble Choice? The monthly subscription thing before, but I don't know if it's ever been free. It's on Steam. Yes. Autonauts is. There was a free version before it released, right? So there should still be a old version that was free on the developer's website. Maybe the old prototype of this game was free, but there is a but in order to actually play the current game, it is $20 right now, and it goes on sale quite consistently. I would always say buy things on sale whenever possible, and or buy through the Humble store with a 20% discount with the Humble subscription service. Yes, free version is still free. Hello, Abe. Welcome to the shenaniganry. We are looking at the hints that the game gives you. Anything you can do, bots can do too. And eventually, bots can do better. Not right now, though. The bots can do what we do, just not as efficiently. There will come a point where there will be better bots that can actually do it better than us. Editing instructions, left click drag is a move. Right click is delete the instruction. Control left click, select multiple instructions. Okay, Control C to copy selected instructions. Long scripts can be tricky. Use more bots instead. Always move structures after you built them. You can stack 3 pallets. Yes, that I do remember. You can't use the storage while you are building it. Add upgrades to empty slots to boost speed and storage capacity. Yes, that is another thing. We can literally add backpacks to ourselves to give us more slots in our backpack, as well as to make us faster and stuff. We can add shoes to make us walk faster. And we can apply upgrades to robots. Right-click a bot to take an object from its hands. The colonist shelters need repair over time, so you need to make sure that you have a robot that is repairing colonist structures. And you can shift middle click to rotate the main camera, and shift plus R to reset its orientation, etc. hold control while selecting an area to grab everything but flooring. That's good to know. That's good to know. We can now officially make picks, by the way. We can make axes, spades, and picks at the moment. The data storage is going to be very, very nice in that it allows us to copy and paste stuff, our scripts to additional robots for free! For free. And we can reuse that object over and over again. Assign it to different scripts and such. Wow, 3.2% drop frames. That is not nice. I don't like. Come on, internet. Behave. We can do cereal seed stuff. We can do wool and fleece and cotton lint, bulrush fabric, and silkworm cocoons. All these beautiful things that we'll need to make over time. Oh god, that's so much stuff. We can make crates and pallets. Good. Good. I'm going to be doing that very soon. We have completed the thing. I just clicked off to the side. Yes, go away. Thanks. So now we have the most basic of basic automation. This guy is running out of power. We have the thing known as the bot tracker. So where am I standing? Right here. I need to make robots that will charge my robots. And since I have a robot that is not charged, this is a great time to do so. So let us start with our making of things. I need a pole. And I need to chop 2 of my logs. I am going to need a new axe very shortly. Build this bot for me. I will need 2 of this bot. But I won't be able to train both. Well, will I? Yeah, I won't be able to really train both of them very easily. So what we can do is we can have a look at this guy. We can change the name of our robots on the fly. You are going to be Charger Bot 1. We can also rename stuff in this game, which means that there will likely be people named after patrons and members of my YouTube channel, so I have a list of that somewhere. We've done the forestry stuff just without actually trying. Oh hey, hats. And a chopping block. Oh, so many new things. Hi. That's a few things. I'm gonna be doing this anyway. Pallet logs stored, chopping block built, blueprint selected. Yeah. You want me to... No, I'm just going to not do that tutorial. I am going to pin the lumber plan. So there's our lumber plan. It shows me the stuff we need. We need to make 2 chopping blocks, store 25 logs, chop 25 logs, store 25 planks, and chop and make 25 planks, as well as store 25 poles. Well, chop 25 planks, as in convert them into poles that you then store. That's going to involve making 3 pallets and a couple of chopping blocks. So we need a chopping block for chopping logs into planks and a block for chopping planks into poles. The benefit of using a chopping block is that these will not consume the stamina of a tool. So you can do this without needing to add any more tools into the mix, whereas if you're just chopping on the ground, you're using the stamina of your axe to do so. These need a log and a crude axe to make. We also need 3 different types of pallets. Well, we need 3 pallets. Each one is going to have a different object in it. And these should be done close by. Actually, I want to reveal this piece of the map because you can only actually place objects on parts of the map that are revealed. So we do need to spend a little bit of time revealing areas of the map. Ooh, bulrush. We have a nice little starting location here with a bunch of stuff in the immediate vicinity. Oh my gosh, all of that cotton. Glorious cotton, glorious pumpkins. And cereal crops. Hey. That's nice. That's very nice. More wooded area. Now, eventually what we're going to do is we're going to be like, hey, dig up the grass to make this a square area of dirt so that we can dig holes in this dirt. We'll be left with turf that is just going to stick around for a little while. We don't really have anything to do with it right now. And we'll be able to make a compact area with lots of wood production. So there's a big to-do list right now. There is a massive to-do list right now. So this bot, I need to left-click on a bot to charge it. We need to repeat that forever. Find nearest discharged bot in the area as defined here and recharge it for me. And you will do that forever. Until it runs out of charge. At which point... Oh yeah, so my chopper bot also needs a tool. And this is part of the automation that we need to do now. I need a bot to collect sticks and store sticks. Sticks actually need a crate. I'm going to have a crate for sticks, and I'm going to have a crate for stones. And we're going to have a robot that's going to collect a stick, deposit a stick, collect a stone, deposit a stone, and it's only going to do that thing, and then we're going to have another bot that's going to collect the object and deposit the object that's being made at the thingy. We're going to have 3 of those, 1 for spades, 1 for axes, and 1 for the pickaxes, and we're just going to be delivering stones and sticks to all 3 of them from the storage area, and have several bots working on that, and that's going to be the tools automated. Then what we can do is we can edit the scripts for the robots that use tools to tell them, hey, when there's nothing to do outside of that loop of forever, that loop is broken out of once the tool breaks, just tell it to go and pick up a tool from the storage that has the tool. Which probably is going to be right over here in one of these 3. That'll be those. I will need... that thing's in the way. But sure, I'll put a little bit of extra space there. That'll be the 3 thingies making tools. I've got my 2 pallets. I've got the crates for the storage I currently need. And that, as they say, is that. I also need robots that will pick up logs and deliver logs to pallets. I need a robot that will pick up the logs from the pallet and process them into planks. I need a robot that will take the planks and place them onto the next pallet. And then I will need to do the same thing with taking the planks out of the pallet to make the poles and store the poles in a pallet. And I need to place 3 pallets. Right about here. We need a few robots. Now, it would be good to tell the robot to also store the planks, the ones that are chopping the logs. It would be nice to also be able to tell them, okay, I've chopped a log, let's pick up the planks and store the planks in the storage, then go to the log storage to grab the next log and process it. That is the goal. We're going to need to change this crude workbench to axes. And then store the stick and make an axe. Grab an axe. Actually hit, would you please swap? Huh. If I hit Q, it doesn't actually swap the tool. Use that one to make the chopping block. This chopping block is going to do stuff. It's comma or period? That's dumb. Comma or period. Alright, sure. Logs, planks, poles. Alright, I need to give my dudes stuff. So there's a lot of manual stuff at the start here, as you should probably be aware. We have to do quite a few things manually. We need to give this guy his axe. And we need to make a spade for the other dude. And we need more robots. Take the thing. There you go. Well, we're working on the full automation. It's not really all that boring, to be completely honest. At least not to me. I need an axe for myself. Actually, I don't need an axe for myself. What am I doing? What am I thinking? I have a chopping block now. And I can take a log to the chopping block to chop it into planks. I can literally take a log to the chopping block and chop it into planks, and I can do that forever. And the stack of planks will just keep growing and growing and growing and growing and growing to this massive tower of planks. I want to use these planks to make a robot. Let's see if I have any seeds. Alright, I need a thing to store seeds as well. As well as the sticks up there. Pole. You. Make me a pole. I don't know if this is a faster processing, but it is definitely a more efficient processing in that it does not use tools. Hello, robot. The next. You there. Please charge up. What do I want this robot to do? What do I want this robot to do? Meow? Meow? I don't know. Ah. A dolly. A dolly has arrived. A wild dolly. She's wildcat, wild kitten. 10 months old today. Yes, Dolly, she's 10 months old today. Hello, my dolly. How's the girl? How's that pretty dolly? Off, running away. That's what she's doing. I want this guy actually to be the one that's picking up or mining. Do I want this one mining? I want this one mining. So we're gonna make a pickaxe here. I thought I clicked on the thingy, not the other square. Alright, you. We're going to left click on the stone deposit with you. Now, this guy going way out here. I didn't actually hit the record button, did I? Nope. That's the other problem that I'm going to have. Also, it takes a really long time to complete the cycle. Yes, you will do this. Take my pickaxe. Oh, joy. I will have another robot that'll take the stuff and move it to storage. I need a lot of stuff now. Robot the next. Let's deal with Robot the next, shall we? Robot the next is going to make me planks. And the robot after that's going to make me sticks. And I'll need another robot to charge this one. And a robot to charge the charger. And a robot to pick up the seeds and store the seeds. And then I have to modify the one that's planting the seeds to grab the seeds from the storage with the seeds. Rather than find it in here on the ground. It can just pick it up from the crate. Or it could be the one that's picking up the seeds and not planting them, but storing them, and then I can have another one that's going to pick up from the storage to plant them. Joy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Robot the next. Hello, welcome. We have done stuff. We now have things. Here's another slab that I got without even trying. You there. You're going to, I need my... Do I want to do it straight to the pallet? Yeah, I want this one actually delivering to the pallet. Ooh, there's a plank. Oh, new tools are required. New tools! I've got a bunch of logs, though, currently sitting around, so I'm not as concerned quite yet. Make this pallet for me. So what I'm going to do with this robot, I'm going to be like, hey, I want you to pick up logs and then deliver to this pallet. Those logs. That's all I need you to do. Forever. And this needs to be max size. Right around this area. The logs... Apparently they can be within, like, 2 tiles of the location. So there is that to consider. Go and do that. Now, this means that I need to be able to charge robots here as well, and I'll need to be able to charge robots here as well. Oh, you've got quite a few stones going for you. Yeah, jumping on things to build is amazing. Robot the next. Now that I have the logs getting stored for me. Of course, I'm also going to have robots that are going to deliver logs, planks, poles, and tree seeds to this bot assembly unit, right? That's the logical conclusion of everything. It's just we need to get everything else automated in the meantime. Do this, get more poles. Grab a pole, place the thing, grab the plank, place the thing, grab a seed. Now, eventually we're going to get access to hammers, and the hammers are going to give us an infinite supply of tree seeds without actually chopping down any trees. To do so, we can just whack a tree with a hammer, and it will give us an infinite supply of sticks and seeds. We only need to have a little tiny zone for doing that. Alright, you. Congratulations, but I do need to make another pallet for you. Go and make planks and poles. Come on. Does it still stack really high up? Yes. I would imagine. I would imagine that the things stack up very high. I think there is a cap where it starts to void things at the very top of the stack. But I would have a robot picking up my acorns and stuff and depositing them. And what's very important is that there will come a point where we will actually be able to tell a robot to stop what it's doing if a storage is full, even if that robot doesn't actually deliver to said storage. Pretty sure about that anyway. Alright, you are going to pick... You are going to pick up a log and do stuff with planks. And then you're going to pick up a plank and deliver it to the pallet. Now, this is going to require... Am I actually able to do that? No, I can't. I don't have enough kilobytes free. Or do I have just enough kilobytes free? Oh, they added a whole bunch of logic here. They added in an until hands not full, an until hands not empty, until backpack not full, until backpack not empty. This did not used to be here for the logic. This until question mark empty or not full or full, that refers to the... Like, you can define what the question mark is, and you can define that as a individual storage location. So you can be like, hey, repeat this logic until a storage is full. So like instead of a repeat forever on the full thingy, you can say repeat until it's full. You can nest a repeat until full and repeat forever. So there is all of that. I think that's the logic. I only need to move to plank once, don't I? Find nearest plank in that area. Move to the plank. Pick it up. Until your hands are full. Oh, but you... Do these only have one hand slot or two? I'm assuming these have two hand slots with this logic. And I don't actually know. Buddy, I would like to know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the default robot, the most basic of basic robot, has two hands. Oh, they added an exit repeat. And if else. They have if else now. Do you realize how powerful if else is? And if is? This didn't used to be here at the, like, a year ago. Over a year ago, in fact. When the game launched. They did not have if or if else. That is supremely powerful that that's now in here. There's so much logic that you can do now. He shouldn't be able to pick up 3. I think he picks up 2. Alright, you are moving. You are chopping. Move to plank. Pick up, pick up. Okay. That was weird. Oh yes, and that was another reason why I had originally stopped playing. Until hands full, huh? Is that just broken? Oh. There's this little check mark. Exit repeat on fail. I suppose, I need to do that here. So it says that it will exit the loop if the loop fails. But the loop should leave once the hands are full. That's what I don't get. I used to be able to do this. Why? Until hands full. Alright. You're going to do it 2 times. Empty your hands and go and do the thing. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is. You need to find the nearest. You need to find the nearest plank again. That's what it is. It's until hands full, but you have to find the nearest plank. That's what it is. That is exactly the problem. You need to find the nearest plank again. Yes, I saw the comment just came through the moment that I realized that you have to find it more times. Which it's unfortunate because it puts this move to plank in, and I'd rather it not be there. I'd rather say move to this location first, but move to plank is fine. It works, and it looks like, yes, it does fit 2. 3. It can pick up 3. Oh, that's going to, Alright, so that's going to change things. If it holds 3, it will never fill its hands, so what I need to do is tell it to exit on fail. If it can't find a nearest plank, then it needs to go and escape. That's all it needs to do. Am I interested in Dyson Sphere Program? And yet another person asking me about this game. I have seen it. I want to see more of it. I did remember, I think it was actually you that talked about that previously. I remember actually now that I had seen I think there was a PC Gamer article about Dyson Sphere Program that linked to a trailer for it. I like what I saw from the trailer. It is basically Factorio in space, and like being able to make factories on spherical worlds that you can then like do interplanetary logistics for your factories. Conceptually, it's great, but I worry about what the state of the game will be when it launches. Or when it enters testing. That is what I somewhat worry about. Anyway, I need to chop more trees. So I need to make additional stuffs here. Let's get going. I am interested, but with caution, because as it turned out, I did not particularly enjoy the current state of Satisfactory, and I don't want that to happen again. I actually want to change this to the spades, grab a stone up there, and charge the dude. Hey, buddy. You need to keep on mining. Keep on keeping on. Alright. There we go. Charge! Charge! Charge the things! I've got a few planks. By the way, while messing around with that guy, we have obtained a few planks. The next robot is going to take planks and make poles with the exact same logic, except it's picking up planks from the plank location. But, of course, the issue will be that we need it to pick up and move more than 3 items. Because apparently, these guys can hold up to 3 items at a time, not just 2. If I tell it to pick up 2 planks and process 2 planks at a time, we'll end up with 4 poles that need to be moved, and I can't do that with a single robot memory. So either I set up 2 robots, or I tell it to only process 1 plank at a time with identical logic, and that will be what I do on my next doohickey. Speaking of pole, hi, we can make a bot now. Isn't automation wonderful? In this very short amount of time, we have automated most of the stuffs. Pick you up, place you there. Bot the next. You need charging. Bot Mark the 8th. You're going to come down. You're going to come down here. You're going to pick up a plank. You're going to chop said plank. You're going to pick up pole, and then you are going to deposit pole. That is what you are going to do there, and then you're going to move here, and then until your hands are empty, add it to there, and that also needs an on exit, just in case anything were to happen. That is your logic. Right there, you are good to go. Now, we have several robots. I think it is time to pull up my name list and name said bots. What is my name list? I've already forgotten. Did I ever put down the names of the people who are members of the channel on a single sheet? Actually, hello? Kitten? What are you doing? Kitten? Dolly? What's Dolly doing? Dolly? The baby girl? The baby girl? What are you doing? Making noises on my desk. What's she doing? She's crazy girl. Crazy Dolly. Yes, she wants to get away. But she's so small she can't get away. She can't get away from me, she's too small. Her brother, though, if he wants to get away, he's gone. If he wants to get away, he can get away, and he's not afraid to use his claws. She, at least, is gentle. Alright, let's have a look-see. Who's a member? An erudite otaku, as well as my list of folks. There is some overlap, though. Let's keep this in mind. So, our Mark 1, our very first, is a tree cutter. TC1 Colfoderaro. That is my wonderful copper? No. Chromium patron on Patreon. Number the 2nd, you are a soil digger, so you are a Dig 1. Dig 1, you are going to be Johnny Madison. Characters. Why? Johnny mad. Mad. So mad. So very mad. Mark 3, you are a seed. Seed 1. Have I told the tree chopper to stop when storage is full? I have not yet. I should tell the tree chopper to stop chopping trees once the log storage is full. That would be useful to me. You are a planter. I'll just call the planters P, just because you are going to be ice pick in our copper list. You are a stone miner of stone. You are Entflammen. You. Who are you? You are the log. You are logistics. Logistics for logs. You are going to be called Nikolai Z. You are logistics. No, you are not logistics. You are, for whatever reason, not adding to chopping block? Why are you whole? Oh. The thing was full. So, therein lays the problem. You are... What do I want to call this? So these are chopping planks, but there's also chopping poles. CPL. Yeah, I have to remove that exit on hands empty. That would fix it. CPL, this one's going to be the Dubliner. The Tom Dubliner. You are going to be... so you are chopping of poles. And you are... Kevin Chiosu. Kevin Chios. And I have this one, who is... C. Just C for charge. And that's anonymous. You are Ave. Ave! Hello. Ave. That is the one. Shall I leave it Ave or what? Just Ave. Ah, regardless. Regardless. Because Ave is a member of the channel, and as a member, I have people getting named. So you are my charger. You stop, drop, and kill that, and then you can do your thing. Charge the bots. I said charge. Charge the bots. You Yes, you are fine. Four planks and 4 poles. Excuse me, I thought I grabbed 4. And as we get more folks, as we get more robots, I will be naming more off of the members list. If you want to become a member, there's this great big blue join button down below, as well as on Patreon, all of the copper tier and higher folks. I may make it coal tier and higher. We shall see at some point, but they get their names on stuff that can be renamed. This crate is for storing seeds, so I need to make a pretty major adjustment on the tree seed thingy. Over here, we also need one for the sticks. I swear I grabbed 3, but I swear I'm grabbing 4, but it only grabs 3. That I clicked the button. Oh, I did. But I saw. This is one problem. One inherent problem I have is that these ghosted entities don't look anywhere near ghosted enough compared to the actual object. Like, it's really hard at a glance to see that I actually have 2 items versus 3 items versus 4 items, or 3 items versus 4 items being held at a time. It's really hard to actually discern the difference between them. That is a problem that I have. See, I grabbed 3, I thought I clicked 4 times, oh well. So, what I'm going to do with these boxes... Oh, storage is full. You can also only have one action at a time on boxes. That's another slight limitation to... We have a basic woodyard thingy done. We did the thing. We got a slab. Yay. We did the thing. We did our pinned thingy without even trying, really. Now, I'm going to be building at least these 3 out as soon as I can. Of course, we can have a robot that actually does this for us. You can make a robot in an area, and you can tell it to grab stuff from storage and place in blueprints in an area. Just whatever blueprint in the area that requires the object that they're holding. You can just have a bunch of bots that are placing all of the ingredients automatically for you to build out blueprints, and then you can just move things wherever they need to be after that. Okay, I need to actually grab all of these. Yes, this guy will have to wait a little bit. Thank goodness. Also, the way that this is made what it means is that you're always going to be consuming your logs for planks and planks for poles. So you will, generally speaking, have a lot of poles at all times. And then, in order to actually store up your logs, unless you're vastly overproducing based off of your usage, you'll end up with a lot of the resources of poles and planks before you start getting more logs. Make the thing, please. Charge the dude. Go, 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 little buddy. There's no logs for this guy to grab. Now I need to edit. Actually, I will only edit after I add a bot, I think. This... Make it a chopper. And what I'm gonna do... I need so many bots. I need so many bots, my goodness. I need a bot for each for making these tools and delivering them. I need a bot that's gonna collect sticks. I need a bot that's gonna collect tree seeds and plant them through another bot. I need a bot that's gonna pick up these stones and deliver the stones. So much to do, so little time. I need 2 logs, and 2 sticks, really. Well, I can give you sticks. Ah, my log dude. Hey, he's charging for me. Probably better for me to just grab the closer logs here. This guy is able to chop a lot faster than the dude taking the logs to and fro. Sounds like I need a bot to make bots. Well, the problem with that is that it's memory limited, so I actually need several bots to make more bots. Yes. I need a team with which to make bots. That's going to be the spade. It's raining. Speaking of which, I need to make a spade so I can actually have more trees coming. Let us make spade. This one is making pickaxes. Grab stick, make spade. And of course, as we go along through tech, we can make better equipment that will last longer. That is the other major point. It's stacking. Charge this dude. Yes, I have been making... I named bots after patrons and channel members. Mr. Cellophane, you are a... What tier? What tier are you? At this point in time, I have not set coal level of patron supporters as a... or whatever, iron level, excuse me. The 3 as getting names. It's members and Copper Plus that get names first. So the wonderful erudite otakus, as well as my Copper Plus patrons. I have been considering adding the coals for a while, but or the irons, excuse me. I always mix up my own names. On these. I'd have to... Let me just do that. You know what? Sure, let me just go to Patreon real quick. By the way, there will be an alert that plays if someone joins my Patreon while I'm streaming. It's not going to tell the name. At least it shouldn't tell the name. I set it so that it's not supposed to tell the name. It'll say the amount, but it won't give the name. Relationship manager. Hello. Sort by tier. We have at Iron 4 people. See, yeah, you're at coal. That is the $1 tier. I would make it the iron and not the coal. Because the coal is just like a buck. Just throw in a buck. Membership is throwing $2. The iron tier throws $3. And then copper throws 5. So let's see. I'll base the names off of the ones that are the Discord. Off of the Discord names for those who have linked Discord with Patreon. That's what I'll base your name off of for the doohickeys. So at Iron we have Old Earn. We have Andrew Skyer. And we have Ave, who is already a member and therefore already has his name. And then we have one who is just Mark. Mark has that one. And then, of course, I have an anonymous at 10. Maybe I should make an anonymous. Actually, there's 2 anonymous. What am I saying? There is another copper anonymous that I should have kept. Thank you for the $3 Patreon patronage. Wonderful. For the, let's see, that was what? Could we get the email about that? You've edited to 3. Huzzah. Da Queen. Okay, well I have this new bot that'll... You want it to be what? Mr. Cellophane. Team lead of bot making, so I will make note of that on one of my several open tabs. So Mr. Cellophane as leader of bot making. You wanna make bots, be one of the bots that's making bots. Okay. Noted. Off on the side. Thank you so very much for the wonderful support. Thus far, I have made my notes. I have made my notes. Cool. What was I doing? Oh, right. I have a new bot. This new bot is going to be part of the new method of stuffs, because I have the... So P was planter, yes? Planter is going to remain planter, is what I think. This guy is going to be seed storage. You wanted the jingle? Yes, I have a jingle. It's weird because it's not included in my current theme set for Streamlabs, so I had to like set it to be something else. It doesn't get the glitch animation. That's what they call it anyway for the other stuff like the super chats and the subscribers and memberships. It's different. So it's a present. It's a present opening up as the thingy. Was just a normal one of the sounds through Streamlabs. Alright, this will be the one that's picking up seeds, and as for the rest of the name list, we have Did I end up going through all of the YouTube members yet? No, I have not. Let's continue down that list. I've done Ave. So next up is Andrew. Spacing. There you go. You are now going to be the one and the only, currently, that is picking up tree seeds and dropping off tree seeds into a chest. We need a couple of repeats here. We need to repeat that until your hands are full, and then repeat that until your hands are empty. And that will be forever, and ever and ever and ever. For the exception that I do need to maximize your search area to right about there. Go, go, go. Congrats. Now, the other one. Why won't you let me click you? There you go. You need to be edited. You're going to drop what you're holding. Now, instead of find nearest tree seed and move to tree seed and pick up tree seed, what I want you to do is grab a tree seed, is move to the storage and take the seed from storage. And what I want you to do is do that until your hands are full. Escape if there's nothing left in the storage. And then until your hands are empty, I want you to do this logic, and do that forever. That is going to be your job for the planting of the tree seeds. So you are my majestic planter. Who is waiting for there to be holes. Because we now need, yet again... I'm going to put this guy back. We yet again need more tools for our buddies. So let's make tools for our buddies. I'm going to define this one as the stones. Right-click. Right-click. I now need a robot that's picking up the sticks, and a robot that's picking up the stones. So I can store sticks and stones. Let's make these tools, and then give the tools to the dudes. I know I should have picked both of them up and swapped and done all that. Would you please give it to the dude? Thank you kindly. Success! They have things to do now! Oh, we're full on, planks and poles. Yay! Being full is awesome. Give a pole. Take 3 planks. And grab a log. And a seed. Huzzah! By the way, with the building of, or the automation of the robots, which I can officially sort of begin doing-ish at this point, if I really wanted to, it will put new robots all the way down this column forever. It'll keep pushing the new robots down the line basically forever. It's really nice. Alright, you. I'm not sure if I want you to start being used to automate more robots quite yet. I want to automate the tools. I want the tools automated. But in the grand scheme, it might be faster to do this by automating more robots, because that's going to need a lot of robots. So what I want you to do is you are going to be grabbing the logs, planks, poles, or tree seeds. So, Mr. Cellophane, which do you want to do? Because you are going to be bot builder. I think that's the spelling. Anyway. Which, if you're here, you definitely need to be the brains. Well, you want the seeds. Okay, yes, because you are seeds. The seeds are the brains. Clearly. Alright, I want to go to the storage, grab the storage deposit on the thing. Forever. With the exception that you... With the exception that bots can hold multiple things, so we don't want to make these do several trips. So until your hands are full, and then until your hands are empty, add to the bot assembly 1. I don't think I need an escape here for any reason. Pretty sure I don't need you to escape at all. So at the moment, that's what we'll do, and I will reassign you once we start making bots that have heads. So you will sit here holding all of your seeds as you deliver to the assembly unit. And then it's also 1 pole, 3 planks, and a log. So I need a robot that's picking up logs and placing logs. Over here, a robot that's picking up planks and placing planks, and one that's grabbing pole and delivering pole. So you, 11, bot builder, your name is, I guess the next one is going to be, what was the number? Vicky 83? Or 38? What was the numbers after that? I've forgotten already. You're Vicky. That's who you are. You, unless you are here and want to determine which one you're going to be, can be logs, planks, or poles. And this one I think is going to be logs. You're going to pick up logs, and you're going to deliver logs. This particular type of robot can only hold 1 item at a time, so it will do this forever. As it is. Now, as it turns out, robots can actually hold 3 items at a time, it seems. So that makes the plank dude pretty easy. Alright, plank dude. Bot builder. You are going to be Lars. You're going to grab plank. Grab plank and deliver plank. You're going to do that forever, but you are definitely going to have that logic with you until your hands are full, grab planks, and then until your hands are empty, deliver the planks. One more, and our bots are fully automated. We'll let our robot deliver the thingies. Now, the robot that delivers the final item is also the robot that's going to actually build the next one. Alright. There you are. So, bot builder. Ice Pick already has a name. The next one is that one, JBot or whatever. You are going to grab poles and deliver poles. We have one more member to name a bot after. So you get to do that forever. And we'll make sure that you can hold as much as you can. Go ahead and do that. We are now officially fully automated on our robot production. Yay! Our robots will make more robots forever. And ever and ever. Now, we need to automate picking up seeds and picking up stones. So you are going to be... logistic seeds? Alright, logistic sticks. And this is going to be... crack-a-lackin'. Crack-a-lackin'! I'm pretty sure that's the spelling. You are going to go and find these guys. Oh, we're having infinite. Oh, don't you worry. We're having infinite. We're infinite. We will always need more. Let's pick up sticks. Excuse me, but full. There. Check mark. Until hands. Empty. Do the thing. And go. Grab the sticks. In the meanwhile, chop down trees. And dig my holes. We now need the next robot. Hold up. It's trying to deliver more seeds. Wait, we're waiting on seed delivery. I'm gonna stop you and tell you to escape if you can't find any more seeds in the area. Oh. Why did that's Max. Duh. There you go. That's better. Actually having an area to do things. It's raining again. Good. The next robot is being made. You, Mark 15. Who do you get named after? We need... so you are going to be Logistic for Stone, and you are going to be Old Iron. What you're going to do is you're going to go up and pick up stones in this area and deliver them down here. To that storage forever. Please escape if there are no stones, and until your hands are empty, do that. Let's charge this dude. I need more charging bots. Clearly. Oh, they're gonna build them this way. Okay. I have 3 more robots. Now is a great time for doing more charging. Find bot that's discharged in this area and do a thing forever. You are charge. Bot charge. What did I name it? Oh, it's just C. Charger. So, you can charge 2 areas if you have exit on forever on each bubble. Yeah, there is that. Oh, I picked it up. So now I'm out of names, I think. No, there's one more. There's Mark. So let us do this one. You are going to be charge. And you're charging. Not there, though. You're charging in here. So, yeah, it's... You click the button a bunch of times, and then you've got that listed several times, and can do... Find nearest spot in, move, and recharge forever. Escape. Repeat that. Do the same. I don't need to move to thingy. But recharge. Forever. Escape. Da. You could actually do 3. You can do 3. What are you busy with, Ave? You are a charging bot. You charge things. Have a bit of redundancy there, and I guess here to get a bit of charging going up there. I don't need to have one going around them all, do I? Yes, I do. Right. Alright. Yeah. Because otherwise it just stops after it fails all three. Alright. It's 1 kilobyte short, but yeah, that's fine. The next goal would be to get the thing I can copy-paste easily. Electrifying. You literally wind up toys for a living. Your job is to wind up toys until you are unwound and need winding again. Okay, next up, you are going to make my axes. So what am I calling the... You are the tool maker. Tools, axes. And we don't have a name yet. What you need to do is pick up a stick, deliver a stick, pick up a stone, deliver a stone. Forever! Not really forever, though. We need to do... I want to grab all these. Hello? Forever. Yeah, but see, I want shift. I want like shift click. I want to push shift and click the first and then click the last on the list and just move everything, right? And what this is going to be is until a thing is full, and that will be this thing. Until this crate is full, do this. But what I forget is if I need to have a... I think this doesn't do anything once the thing is full. Pretty sure this is the logic I need. Now, we can achieve a very similar thing with something known as if. If the thing is not full, do this forever. Do this forever, well, until it is full. Or just do this. If it's not full, do this. But that'll only iterate once, etc. So, just... ifs can be quite powerful. We may want them for some things. But repeat until this crate is full will work out just fine for us. I'm pretty sure. You get to do that starting now, I think. I think we're good. Move, take, move, add, move, take, move, add. This is a lot of steps that will be reduced once I get access to robot backpacks. Once robots have backpacks, then we'll be good. And I'm pretty sure I have a... Okay, yeah, these guys only operate the once. I need to move that to... I need to move this. There. Okay. So that's gonna make the things. Now I need a robot that's going to pick them up and store them forever. Find nearest thing, pick it up, and store it. They can only hold one tool at a time, I'm pretty sure, so that's just going to be the logic. So logistic axes is what that's going to be. Logistic axes. This is the point where we have a whole bunch of robots now. Now is the time in which to make teams. We need to make a logistics team. We need to make a forestry team. We need to make a chargers team. Oddly enough, it came out as yellow. So all of our chargers are on the chargers team. All of the forestry stuff, like dig one, that's chop. Do I want to include chopping? Yes, I do. Bot building, that should be its own thing. Logistics axes, logistics logs, logistics... Why are you not charged? Oh gosh. Hi. Thank you for taking stuff away from me. Taking me out of this screen. Logistics. Stone. Oh, sticks and stone. At least it displays the objects. P. What's P? Planting. That is forestry. And that's stone. That's seeds. Store seeds. Store seeds? That sounds like a logistics to me. This is logistics. Seeds. Thank you. TC, that is tree chopper. So you fall under forestry. And TA... Dabba. What's wrong with you? It's full! So this is what happens when the storage is full. And you would fall under what category? That would be... Let's make a bot builders. That's all for you. And then there's the MS Stone. Let's call it the Quarry. Member 1. And then there's the Tool Time. Tool Time! Yes, that's you for the moment. So what we need to do, now that we have all these organized, is go in to forestry, find tree chopper, excuse me, is go into forestry, find tree chopper, and what you're going to do is be edited. Because what we want you to do is we want you to pick up an axe from storage. And we want to do this until your hands are empty. Find the nearest tree, move to tree, and use the held item. I also want to do something a little bit tricksy. So, I have mentioned that the logs and just the stuff from the trees that you chop can end up outside of the range. If you only place and chop trees in a specific range that is smaller than max range, you can have your collectors operating at max range and not have to worry about anything. It's actually pretty nice. So that will be that. You will do your thing. You can tell it to do this first or second, it really does not matter. So you're the only one I can do that with for this moment in time. The tree chopper will chop trees. I need another charging. You record. Bup. You. That. Forever and ever and ever. Forever. Escape in maximum area. You. Where do I want this? Probably here. Get a little extra redundancy over here. So you are charging. Get you on the chargers team. That will go out and charge things. Next robot. You! What are you going to do? Also, these are flashing at me because there's additional recipes now that are available in those buildings. You? You are going to make spades. So tool spades. I don't have any stone because I need to make a tool for you. Uh-oh. I don't have stones anymore. I need to find a stone really quickly. Oh, yeah, hit with pick to release stone. That's the problem. Yeah, that's what I'm needing to do, is go to another area that is another deposit to find stone. There's metal. I have to remember where the next stone spot is that stone. You can find stone randomly on the ground as well in various forest areas. These are eggs from chickens. Because yes, this game has chickens. And cows. And various other wildlife. Going down. We're going to pick up as many as I can. Hey! Thank you for stone. There should be yet another stone location. Oh. Right there! Duh! Alright, this stone is going to be used to make a pick. Grab a stick. Make a pick. I guess the next thing I'm going to automate is telling the dude to do the picks. Let's get rid of this flashing exclamation. It's like, yes, you can do crude gears and wheels. Yeah, I can't do anything with them yet. But hey, there you go. Alright. What you need to do is you need to pick up a stone and deliver the stone to the crude workbench, and then pick up a stick and deliver the stick to the crude workbench. And you need to do that infinitely, or at the very least, you need to do that until that crate is full, and then you can do that forever. Go. And then I need to charge another robot. Hello, robot. What you're going to do is you are a logistics for picks. Logistics for picks. Your job will be to go and pick up picks and deliver the picks. Forever. Go. Deliver the picks. And then you, my friend, I heard a ding of some description. TS is going to be under tool time. Stone has been mined. Do I really need the forever loop after I tell it to operate with the chest empty? Yes, because once... so you're referring to this logic? It's repeat until it's full. If I don't have the forever loop, this will stop forever once it is full. It will never restart on its own when the chest becomes not full without the forever loop. I need to have a forever check that this storage is not full with this logic. And it needs to always check to make sure that the storage is not full to do its thing. And if the storage is full, it won't do anything, but it will constantly be checking to make sure that, hey, is the storage still full? Okay, I can't do anything. Is the storage still full? Okay, I can't do anything. It needs to have some sort of check. Okay. That... I have to, like, wait for this dude to finish its animation before I can do anything with it. Hey, buddy. Would you, There. You. Stop. What I need you... It's gonna do its animation until it's done. Oh, have you finished? Great. Thanks. What I need you to do is I need you to go down and pick up a crude pickaxe from this storage. Once your hands are emptied, I need you to do that for me. Thanks. Now this can operate forever on this guy. Now, you may have noticed that this is a little bit slow of a process. Please tell me a bot is coming to charge you. Yes, thank you kindly. Meaning that we're going to be limited by stones on our tool production. I need to charge you. And I need to tell this next one to build spades. So you are tool spades. You need to do that until this one is full. And do that forever. Go ahead and do that. This next robot on the line. Yeah, because clearly we're a little bit limited by spades. You are logistics for spades. What you're going to do is you're going to pick up spades and deliver them to this chest forever. And then the dude who needs spades, yeah, what you need to do is do that until your hands are empty, and then go and pick up crude spades from storage. Yeah. Da-da-da! I also want to edit this to be probably there at the 11 by 11. And sort of match up on the chopping area. There we go. We have made things! And now have a slab. A glorious slab. Thank you for the Mario clothing. New set of plans to complete to get colonization underway. You can choose either fruit or mushrooms as a food source. Oh, joy. How lovely. We haven't even gotten into colonists yet. This entire time, the 2 hours and 20-ish minutes of stream so far has been simply automating forestry and stone production and tools and robots and the actual processing of the logs of the forestry products. That's what we've been doing this entire time. Clearly, we need a few more robots doing all these things. Clearly, there needs to be more. But we're going to let things happen as we do. Now, if I need more robots, what I can do is I can simply say pause on one of these bots. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to pause it once I see, hey, I've got this big line of bots, I don't really need any more right now. I can just pause it. pause one of the bots involved in the production of the robots and be good with everything in my life. What is the next thing to work on outside of just scaling this up a lot? It's farming. It's farming and making colonists. So the idea here is that we need to make babies. Is the world infinite? No, it does not. It is not. Rather, stop it because the pause state is not kept when you reload the game. Yeah, there's that. Why would they make it so that the pause state is not saved? Like, excuse me? That seems like a bug that should be fixed. That is a lot like a bug that should be fixed. So the world is not infinite. There is a boundary to it. However, we do have some degree of... How should I put this? We're able to terraform this land that we have to whatever we want, basically. So even though we've got some basic stuff, the base resources that are here in their set amounts, but in terms of the water versus land, dirt versus grass, we can convert dirt to grass and grass to dirt and water to land, and I think also maybe land to water at some point. There's things that we can do to improve the amount of space that we have available to us to build upon. So if I push, what was the button? This is the button. The next items on the agenda to do would be to get either shrooms or berries going. There is also cereal, but at the moment, shrooms or berries as a base level 1 thing. Ah yes, and we need to make stuff for colonists. So we need a colonist seed dispenser and a colonist incubator. And research station to do research. That is the next set of stuffs on the agenda. I also need to be able to produce said gears, and there's also wheels that we can produce, and spots to store said gears and wheels. So we have a few blueprints to build at this point, and if I really wanted to, I would set up robots to do that thing for me. I'm not going to do that thing. Oh wow, I really need the forestry to pick up. Oh boy. So what do I need on the forestry side of things? It's just waiting for the trees to grow. That's the issue right now. There is a stack of 4 seeds just sitting there. Let's go ahead and drop what we're holding and pick those up. And deliver them. Didn't I tell you to... Oh, your poles. Didn't I tell you to pause? Who did I actually pause? Oh. The one that was picking up the tree seeds. I paused the wrong robot. That it would help if I had stopped the correct robot in all this. Oops. Oopsies. This would probably go a little bit faster if I actually had my robots planting seeds as well. Yeah, that's one of those whoops moments. Whoopsies. And looks like I'm okay on tools. Thus far, anyway. They're doing their little thing. Picking up logs, chopping trees, picking up sticks slowly. I do need more sticks. Lots of more sticks. When am I going to get access to mallets? I could really use mallets. I could really use mallets right about now. Well, one thing I can do, because I have more spades, is do more digging, but I would also need more dudes picking up seeds, more dudes planting. Clearly the planter isn't keeping up with the planting right now, and now we have to wait for all these trees to grow. In the meanwhile, we do have these things known as bushes. What was the button I had to push to get an idea? Use a stick or flail to beat bush and release fruit. Fruit tree. There is fruit tree. Fruit tree I think requires flail or something. So did that change? I don't think this used to need a stick to get stuff out of bushes. Am I wrong? Hammer, right, hammer the trees. Am I mistaken, but I thought bushes for berries didn't used to need sticks. Right? Am I wrong on this? Did they always need sticks? There was some food source that did not need any tools at all. They always needed sticks. I could have sworn that there was a thing in the game that did not need any tools whatsoever to do. And I thought it was berries from bushes. Yeah. And then mushrooms, you dig. Mushrooms get dug. And then how do you do more mushrooms? That's the key. That's the key. So mushrooms. Whole plus loose mushrooms equals more mushrooms. Yay. So when you dig up mushrooms, you get mushrooms and loose mushrooms, or you get multiple things of loose mushrooms, and you have to plant. Make sure you plant and order and do all this wonderful stuff. Bushes. Whole plus berry equals bush. Yay. Shears plus bush equals hedge. Ha. Whole plus apple equals fruit tree. There should be an entry for the fruit from said tree after we get hammer. There's mulberries. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. We will eventually be able to till soil and scythe stuff and have metal versions of tools and flails and chisels and hammers and buckets. and watering cans, and fishing poles, torches, hand nets, blades. Sheep get shears. They get a crude blade. Crude blade on sheep, pretty sure, or crude shears, excuse me. They have shears. You can't use stuff on the wrong things, sadly. Quote unquote sadly. Anyway, I need things to be built now. We have finally gotten the forestry flowing back again. Why did you... What? Someone... I apparently dug a spot there. Let's see. Do I want to build these? Yeah. These first. Give me crates. You know, I could have sworn that the stone would have been the one thing that was, the problem on the production over here, but as it turns out, nope! It is, of course, the sticks. Until I get hammers. That's gonna be the main limit. Hammers are a pretty major limiting factor. Whether or not you have hammers. Once you get hammers, you can just find a tree and whack it infinitely. Just thwack that hammer infinitely, and you're good. Oh, speaking of sticks, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go drop sticks on these workbenches. Could you grab that log? Thanks. Complete these workbenches for me. I only need one workbench, technically, but eh. May as well do both. For both of the new things. There's a lot of stuff over here. Oh yeah, and there's honey. We can get honey too. Eventually. Lots of space to work with, he says, before realizing, much later on down the line, there's not a lot of space to work with. Alright, you are... I need the gears, more so than the wheels. That's a plank per gear. Just a plank per gear. Alright, good to know. Another thing consuming planks. Go and pick up some planks to create these boxes. Same general logic will apply with making these gears and other stuff. I think we're going to hold off on the making of the wheels for the moment, until we have a purpose to do so. So we're going to have a robot that's going to be grabbing planks and making gears out of planks, and then we're going to have a robot that's going to be grabbing the gears and storing the gears. Most likely. I don't think I have enough memory to do both of those steps. If I have enough memory to do both of those steps, then sure. Because, I mean, if I have the memory to grab from one process and deposit in the other, then I should absolutely have the memory to... so you are... What? you are doing gears, so you're definitely gonna have gears on you. Crude gears. These are crude gears. And what I want you to do is grab a plank, make a gear, grab the gear, and toss it in that crate. I can do this. Two more loops, 2 loops, and then it's full. I want you to take planks until it's full. And I want you until your hands are empty to deposit in the storage. And what this is going to do is that if the storage is full, it will stay here trying to add to the storage and not do anything else. And that is exactly what I want. Oh my goodness, I have so many drop frames just suddenly. Big spike on the drop frames. Again, I do apologize that internet is internet these days. Yeah, YouTube, you're not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth streaming quality. What the hell happened to my upload rate? Jeez, that is not very nice of you, Cox. What wonderful service. Not even able to maintain a 4,000 kilobit connection. Or a 4 megabit connection. When we're paying for 30. I'm not adding all the planks to the workbench. That is true. And I'm also not picking up all of the gears, either. So that's a problem. So yeah, this does not work because I don't have the memory to do the extra loop of until hands empty add to the workbench. So I do need a separate doohickey here. Until hands empty, add to workbench. But this whole thing should stop once that structure is full. So that should be... And then all of it needs to be done forever. That should be that. Go and charge this robot. We have to wait a second for a gear to get made from the doohickey. They hold 3 planks at a time. If I just left it at do 1 at a time, then yeah, it's fine. I'd have to tell it to pick up, actually no, it would have been fine, because it would do 1 at a time. This is 1, 2, 1. Alright, you. What I want you to do is I want you to pick up gears and throw them in the chest. Forever! But I want you to do that until your hands are full. With an escape, and then here until your hands are, in fact, empty. And you can go ahead and do that now. You are logistics for crude gears. So on my list, I now have a new logistic bot, as well as, let's see, This is a logistic bot. This is a logistic bot. Crude gear would fall under what? Some new team of intermediate products. Yeah, that's what I'll do. You will be intermediates. And I think what I'll do is I'll take out of forestry the choppers, because technically speaking, planks and poles are also more intermediate type of products. So, there's that level of organization. TS is... What? TS. You should be under tool time. You are making the spades. Speaking of which, our crude gear storage is now full. Ta-da. Now, note, we could improve the storage by stacking additional thingies on these storage containers. No bot can access the container, though, until the upgrade is complete. That is another key thing about this. Wow, my internet. Wow, I'm going to make sure that I reset the modem before my next stream, because this is just terrifying. We're at 6.2% total drop frames, 18,338. But it's a lot of it's happening right now, and the overall quality is just trash, unfortunately. I do apologize. I have zero control over what my internet service provider is doing. Absolutely zero control over that. Anyway, we now have the thingies. Note that crude gears have size 2 on their hand slot count. So you, as a character, can only hold 2 of them. Robots can only hold 1, I think. How many can you hold? Does it let you hold a third? No, it is only doing 1 at a time. So even though I have logic in there for it to potentially do more than 1 at a time, it can only do more than 1. It can only do 1. Until I give it an extra hand slot and give it 4 slots for hands. Then it will do stuff. So 4 planks, 4 poles. Let's go. Let's go do the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god, the research station takes 8. Not like this even matters until after I set up food. But whatever. It's fine. It's fine. So which food should I do? Should I do mushrooms or should I do berries? One will use spades. The other will use sticks. The mushrooms will rip up a pod of colonist seeds. Their eyes. Their eyes. Their eyes. And then you incubate them and feed them food until they become babies. Okay, there's that done. Now to work on the research station. I should add to the stacks of stuff here. Store more. But what I've forgotten at this point is 1 log, 3 planks, 2 poles. I put one in my backpack slot. Interesting. They sit around and do nothing all day. You think they need mushrooms? Yeah, I think so too. Mushrooms give you 3 things at a time, versus only 1 on berries. Interesting. But you also need to replant the mushrooms. And you don't need to replant berries, ever. Once you have a field of berries, that's it. You've got a field of berries. Berry bushes, and they grow back. Forever. Mushrooms have to be constantly replanted, which brings with it danger. It is more complex to deal with mushrooms than berries. And if you run out of loose mushrooms, you're done. No more shrooms ever again. I think it's easy to die with the mushrooms. So we have a thingy now. Thank you kindly for all this. I want hammers. That will take 20 WUV to get into hammers. Glorious. Work on the blade mallet fishing stick. You also need to give it a stone. A stone. On top of the WUV. How lovely. So yeah, the bushes, you consume sticks to beat the bushes, but they last forever. It is lower yield, and therefore more space required for it, but far less complex than shrooms are. Well, regardless, if you want shrooms, I'll do shrooms. The thing about the shrooms is that I am going to need to set up a spot of dirt for said shrooms, somewhere close-ish. See how it makes 3 loose mushrooms? What I'm going to need to do is use my spade. I can have the bot that stores mushrooms plant them before they store them, but... I mean, yes, but that's also time. That it won't exactly work out well that way. I mean, yes, I could say... Here's what I would do, is I would say... Fill up a chest first with the berries, or with the mushrooms. Fill a chest, and then fill another chest, basically. So have chests side by side that I'm going to need to actually do a lot of planks and poles. Get a lot of planks and poles for. let's go and build this. Essentially say, if full, go to do the next thing, or do this until full, or whatever. I won't be able to use this until I do the full stack, by the way. This is gonna take a little while. We're going to need to go back and forth several times. Thank you for building the first box. By the way, am I able to actually stack? Yes, I am, but then I won't be able to access the storage of the thingy that I'm trying to upgrade. That's the only problem there. Tis the problem. Here we go. Now, yes, even though I am dropping frames, I'm not going to stop the stream to lower the bitrate quite yet, because we're down to like 8 minutes left in my stream scheduled time anyway. 7 minutes in my scheduled stream time anyway. We are reaching the end of today's stream. Regardless, I do apologize for drop frames and just poor quality. I'm sure the audio's been fine. So for those who like to listen rather than watch, I'm sure it's been just fine. But yeah, bitrate, upload speed being consistent has been a royal pain over the entire course of this past year of everything, of shenanigans. So yeah, what I would do is store up until this is full. Just have a robot that fills it until it's full, and then say, have a second robot that says, if this is full, move 6 units to the other crate. And then the other crate's the ones that's going to get used for feeding the colonists. So for this initial setup, what I'm going to do is actually dig up the bushes, because I don't need these here. That'll completely remove these bushes. And I'm going to have a spot. I should tell a robot to do this, because it's dumb. This is dumb. Do I have signposts yet? I would like signposts. I would really like signposts. That would be great. You know what? Hey, buddy. You. Make me dirt. I need dirt. I need you to, go here and dig in this spot. And yeah, sure, right there. That zone, that entire spot, do that forever. Here, go. I'll need to move the turf out of the way somewhere. It doesn't really matter where, because it's going to leave turf, and you can actually place turf on soil and make it grass again. Magic. Magical conversion. In the meantime, we're going to take planks and poles and place them and build these other stacks of stuffs while that is clearing out space. And then I'm going to convert that bot over to digging holes for mushrooms, because I'm pretty sure you have to dig the holes for the mushrooms, and then you have to dig the mushrooms up once they're grown, using lots of spades. Go on down, get the things. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of That's a lot of logs there that you've got not being collected. Right, because I haven't told it to stop chopping once the storage is full, have I? Maybe I should tell it to stop chopping once the storage is full. Because this is just going to keep going for infinity. Infinitely chopping, digging, destroying the everything. Why did I grab that? I needed to grab these. Off we go over here. Thank you for operating for me. Do that. Excellent. Here, place. Move the turf. Just move it out of the way for me. Fill up some of the dirt over here for whatever reason. No matter what, for whatever type of food I want to use, I'm going to have a space of dirt. Let's actually grab these berries and move them out of the way. Over here. Same with this. Oh, you're running out of charge. You're running out of charge. Oh no, and you're out of thingy. Here, have a spade. Pick up a spade and deliver. So, what do you think about Autonauts so far? Shall we continue with this? I think we should continue with this going forward into next week, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. What have we done over these past 3 hours? Well, we started the game. Obviously, we started the game. And we have automated our forestry, planting new trees and chopping said trees and delivering logs to pallets, getting our logs processed to planks and planks processed into poles as well as gears. We've automated the production of robots. We've automated storing of seeds to use the seeds to make new things, as well as use them as the brains for our robots. And automated the production of our tools over here, as well as the collection of and mining of stone. And have begun work on clearing an area that will be used for making mushrooms, for getting mushrooms to use for the colonists who have not yet been made, but will be made very shortly. Very, very shortly. And we have, of course, reached the end of today's stream, folks. With that, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you have enjoyed today's stream, this being the very first day of this playthrough, the very beginning of a new series, I would like to ask you all to do all of the social things down below the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already become a subscriber, hit the notification bell to be notified of videos that go live on my channel. Hit the join button to become an erudite otaku, and turn that blue button gray, as well as consider supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/otakushowboat if you are, in fact, inclined and able. And I will, of course, be back to stream this game on Monday for our normal stream time on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. However, our next stream is, of course, on Sunday with more Factorio, Angels, Bobs, and Space Extension as we are beginning our endgame-ish level 3 beacon shenanigans and scaling. I hope to see you all on the next one. Ollie says goodbye. Hello and goodbye. It's the pretty boy. It's the pretty 10-month-old baby Ollie. Hi and bye. See you all on the next one.